Hey everybody, welcome to my house. My name is Robert and this is Guitar Journeys. Everything in my life is about guitars. Alright, hey. Tonight I'm going to be showing y'all how to make green chili. Okay, so this is a white guy making Mexican food. My wife is a Mexican woman and she says my green chili is very good. So stick with me. I'm going to show you how to do it, all right? For those of you that like Mexican food and you don't know how to make green chili, I will show you how to make it. And this is what you put on top of a smothered burrito. Okay, so green chili on top of a burrito is a smothered burrito. A drink could be a little bit of coffee. I started that habit. Let's see, what am I looking for? A knife. I started that habit, oh gosh, a few years ago I started doing that. I wasn't having any energy, like in the later part of the afternoon. So I started drinking a little coffee to give me a little energy. All right, man. So, okay. Ooh, here we have a large pan. I'm going to turn on the heat kind of low for now. I'm going to get me some vegetable oil. Okay, vegetable oil, you know, you're going to be eating this stuff. So, you don't need a lot, just enough to cover the bottom of it. And what we got here is a pork steak. Let me bring y'all just a little bit closer. What we got here is a pork steak. All right, you can see it. I'm gonna cut up that pork steak and I'm gonna put it in this pan with this vegetable oil and cook it up. All right, y'all. Now, I worked in the packing house almost 20 years. My main job that I did, though, I did not work on a knife. I did work on a knife for a few years. And I only cut myself a couple of times. The thing about working in a packing house though with the knives, you get the knives, I should have wiped that off first, dang it. I sharpened that knife and I probably should have wiped it off before I started using it. Anyways, when you're working in a packing house, the knives that you work with are very sharp. So when you cut yourself, sometimes it can be a real major event. I mean, I've seen times where they had to have the ambulance come out there from people cutting themselves with a knife. Okay. We're gonna set this over here for now. I'm gonna cut up this steak. My oil's heating up in my pan. I got kind of nervous now that I was talking about cutting myself. Funny thing, man. The time that I cut myself the worst, I wasn't even working. I was getting ready to go to break. And I was trying to take my equipment off. You have like a jacket, a white jacket they call a smock. And then you have these in like a scabbard, like a deal where the knife set in. And I was trying to take that off so that I could I lifted it up so I could take my frock off so I could go to break. The knife fell out, and when it fell out, it hit my finger. And yep, it cut it pretty good. Like I say, the knives that you use, they have to be very sharp. If your knife isn't really sharp, you're going to struggle all night or all day. I worked at night most of the time. But yeah, you got to have your knife really super sharp when you work in a packing house. I would have cut this up earlier, but I was laying down listening to music. Okay. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah. I felt that knife hit my finger. Oh shit, man. I don't think that fat right there is going to taste very good. I don't think I'm going to cook that up. This fat here looks like it'd be pretty good. Sometimes some good pork fat will be pretty good. Hey, Borden, what's up, brother? You still awake? You been having some brewskis? The job that I did with the knife when I worked at the packing house, woo, I opened up the like you get a side of beef, you stick your knife in here like this, grab onto the side of beef, and you go like that. You open up the ribeye. That's so the graders can look at the ribeye, and that's how they tell how good the meat is. I did that job for about probably 4 or 5 years. It was a fun job. I mean, as far as like jobs, time went by real fast. To me, I'd rather be working, make the time go by fast. And it was a higher paid job because it took a while to learn the job. And it had to be done just right. So, hey Morton, I'm cutting up, this is a pork steak. You can use like other pork meat. Most of the time when they make green chili, they use pork meat. Did you hear about that lady that got kidnapped? Do you guys have the American news over there? Well, anyways, man, they still haven't found that lady. You know, it's the mom of that woman that's on the TV show. Okay, so I cut this pork steak up. Let me wash my hands up real quick. All right. So here's what's up, man. In this pan right here, Okay, you can see it. Oh, everything's kind of backwards, but I put olive oil in there, and then I cut up the pork steak and I put that in there. All right. So let me get a little. This is my favorite spoon. It's been around for a while, man. It's not dirty. It's just been around. Okay, now I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. I'm going to put some garlic salt in there. Okay, just use your own judgment, man. You don't want it to be too salty, but give it a little salt, you know, to fry with. We're going to fry that up. All right. I'll put you this way for a minute, man. I'm going to clean up my little mess I got here. I was saying earlier before you came on, I like to drink a little coffee in the evenings. Usually just like 1 cup, sometimes 2 cups. Hey man, check out this shirt. My wife got me this for Christmas. It's weird doing this, man, because everything is backwards. You don't get it. Oh wow, you don't get the news, huh? Okay, so this woman she's a pretty famous woman here. She's has like she's on one of the morning shows, like a morning talk show type deal. Sarah, I think her name is Sarah Guthrie, I believe. Okay, well, her mom, 84 years old, lived by herself, kind of in the country, in Arizona. I think it's in like Tucson, Arizona. And somebody kidnapped her about 2 o'clock in the morning. They broke into her house and they kidnapped her. And they haven't seen her in, I think it's been like 2 weeks tonight. They took her like on a Saturday night. Would have been early Sunday morning. So they're looking for this. They're looking for her, but they can't find. They don't know. They don't know who took her, and they can't find out who took her or where she's at. So this is what I do, man. When I get like when I get some fat and some bones like that, I just put it in the freezer. I put it in the freezer until trash day, and then yeah, man, they kidnapped her. Yeah, and the thing is that she needed medicine. And I guess it was like medicine that she really had to take. And plus she had like a pacemaker for her heart. And so, now they're just really not sure, if she's alive. They're hoping that she's still alive. But they haven't seen her. And somebody's been sending ransom letters. Like they send them in emails. And they'll send them to different radio stations or different TV stations. So they don't even know really if that's real or not. The families went on TV a few times and say, hey man, if you really got our mom, we're really cooking over here, man. But they'll say like, hey man, if you really got our mom, prove that you got our mom. Prove to us that she's still alive. Prove to us that you have her. And the ransom letter was asking for $6 million in crypto. But they're like, well, we're not going to send nobody no money because we don't don't know if it's the people that's got our mom or not. That's a messed up deal, man. But I have a feeling when it's all said and done with, I should have put that bone in there, huh? I have a feeling when they find out who it is, it's got something to do with politics. It's going to be one of those MAGA nuts that likes Trump. It's going to be one of them, you watch. Because this, her daughter, was a host, I think they, on what they call the Today Show. And all of those people are Democrats. None of them like Trump. None of them like Trump. None of them agree with Trump. They're all like against him. So I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. I hope she's still alive, but I don't know, man. She's been gone for 2 weeks now. Okay. So, hang on just a minute. I'm going to cut up some onion. Oh, let me see what we got in here. Oh, there's do you do any cooking, Morton? Are you a cooker? Do you cook or do you call Grubhub? I never call anybody to deliver my food. I don't trust anybody to deliver my food to me. Okay, let's see. Let's put you over here. You can see what I'm doing. It's kind of weird, man, trying to move this camera around so you can see it. Let's see. There you go. Don't fall over, man. What do you say? You do what? I'm trying to read that, man. That's hard to read it. I don't know. I have my glasses on. That's why. Oh, shit. It's too bad the voice ain't working, man. You could talk to me. Right? I thought about telling a bunch of people, like my sister and some of my cousins and my kids. They probably wouldn't watch anyways. Alright, I'm going to put a little onion in there, man. Give it a little flavor. Alright, there you go. Alright. Honestly, man, this green chili is really easy to make. Hey man, you got one of these things over here? You got one of these? My wife was telling me, I want to get one of these electric water pots. And I said, man, we got enough crap in our kitchen already. And she goes, no, they're really cool, man. We got one at work and they heat the water up really fast. And I said, all right, let's get one. Man, I love that thing. Check it out. I'll show you how it works. So you just turn it on like that. So the water, I just heated the water up for this coffee, so it won't take it very long. Are you going to eat your food, Frankie? Little jerk. All right. Check out these pans, bro. These things are nice. They're healthier than Teflon and better than stainless steel when it comes to like not sticking. I gotta start frying up the hamburger here. So how we make some other burritos, we fry up some hamburger and then we put some beans in there. So in the pan here, now you see how that shut off? A little cooking. Okay, I got you. See when that thing, when the water gets hot to boiling, it shuts off. So it's really cool, man. You can turn it on. You know, you come home, turn it on, go to the bathroom or whatever. You know, change your clothes. You come back, the water's hot. You make you some coffee or some tea. Okay, I'll get this hamburger cooking over here. If you was interested in checking out that, what I was telling you about, how they kidnapped that woman, you could look like on YouTube, or Google it. You Google it, you'll find it. All right. I'm real big on keeping my hands clean, man, while I'm cooking. We'll put a little salt in here, a little pepper in there. All right, we're cooking, man. We're cooking now. I like to cook that pork meat up until it's done pretty good. Let's see if we can get you down there to look at it. Okay? You don't want to cook it like too much because then it'll start getting tough on you. But I like to cook it till it's done. I'm going to start adding water to it pretty soon. So, yeah, did you say you were drinking some beers? Let me go grab my glasses, man. I can't read what you're writing. I'll be right back, bud. All right, man, I'm back. Got my glasses. Now I can read what you're writing. What's up, everybody? Morton, we got some other people joining us. So for those that are just joining, I'm making some green chili for smothered burritos. It's something that we like to eat around here. My wife said she wants some coffee, so this is her favorite cup right here, California. In the evening when we have coffee, we just drink instant coffee. She doesn't like hers very strong. You want creamer? Try this new creamer that they had at Walmart. I'm an idiot when it comes to reading, man. I always had a reading problem all my life. So I'm not a great reader. I can tell you that this says pecan, but I can't really pronounce this word right here. So anyways, if you see that, man, check it out. It's pretty good. There you go. I'll start the news over for you. Huh. Well, oh, man. Okay. All right. This stuff is frying up, man. All right. We're going to start adding a little water to that thing. When I use water, because we have hard water, I use a filter on that I have on the faucet. See there? This thing needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Don't look at that thing too close, okay? Alright, so just add some water to it. Now the thing about this green chili is you can put it on anything, man. Or you put it on eggs. Make you some sausage and some eggs and pour this on top of it. It's good. One more. You could just put it in a bowl and eat it. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Okay, now we're gonna stir it up a little bit. Get back over here, man. Get back over here where you can see it. All right. Hang on, I turned the TV on for my wife. I didn't turn it up.
That's okay, Beth.
We began tonight with the search intensifying for Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mother, Nancy.
Savannah Guthrie. That's that woman's name, Savannah. It's on the news right now. Okay, so we get the hamburger fried up. All right. So we got the pork steak cut up, and we got it fried up with some olive oil. I chopped up just a little bit of onions and put it in there, and I put a little salt, a little pepper, and a little garlic salt. We got to get this hot. Okay, I'm gonna add this cornstarch, and that's gonna make it thick. So I have a little coffee in it. Let's see. We're gonna add quite a bit. Couple of big spoons. We'll start out with about that much. Okay, let's see how much would that be. I'm having a cooking show now. Quarter cup. We'll probably have to add a little bit more later, but we'll start with a quarter cup. All right. Now, while we're waiting to do that, I'm going to chop up some lettuce. Y'all like my hairdo? You don't have to worry about my hair getting in the food. That stuff that they're showing on the news right now, it's old, man. I seen that 2 or 3 days ago. Some of it's old. Some of it's new, but some of it's old. All right. I'm gonna get some lettuce. You don't have like cilantro? Oh yeah, you do have cilantro. My wife has a bag of cilantro in there. I don't know. I don't usually put this in there, but she might want it, so I'll put it back in the fridge for now, okay? Okay. So did you go play your guitar after we got done? After we got done earlier, did you go play your guitar a little bit? Oh, did you check out that app at all? I got really bored. Well, I kind of got bored with playing the guitar, and I was trying to change the page with the foot pedal, and it wasn't working real good for me. So I Googled how to turn the pages, and then the app popped up, and I watched it, and I said, I watched a video on that, and I said, man, that thing looks interesting. So I started using that app, and man, I love playing the guitar with that app. It's a lot of fun, man. It's like playing with the band. I'm making a hell of a mess over here, man. That's what happens when men cook. We make a big mess. You make a big ass mess that way. Your wife says, "Oh, get the hell out of here. Let me do that shit." You're like, "All right, honey, you go ahead and do it." out of my kitchen, you dumbass. Honey, they say, you're making a damn mess. Get the hell out of here. Uh-oh. No, I don't clean messes up. I just make them. We're going to crank the heat up on this thing, man. Oh, we're going to cut up some lettuce. Okay. So, I like to cut it up like really thin. Like this. You see? There we go. Now we're getting some lettuce. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's see. There we go. There we go. Cut that crap up real thin. Having some really good lettuce on top of this burrito, that's a really important thing. Alright, there's our lettuce. Let me see if I can find something to put this in. Let me see. Lettuce in here. Get in there, lettuce. That one there don't look too bad either. I'm gonna start a TV show, man. Guitar players that cook. Alright, there's the lettuce. I did kind of screw up on one thing, man. Uh-oh, my hamburger's getting away from me. Whew. There you go, Frankie. There's a little something for you. Usually you put grated cheese, like on top of the burrito, and like cheddar cheese. And we don't have no cheddar cheese, so I got mozzarella cheese, which shouldn't be too bad. It's gonna be a little different. Oh yeah, that's right. There is some Mexican cheese. We got some Mexican cheese, so we'll probably use that instead. Okay. So, I'm going to pour that grease into that little thing. Get out of here, Frankie. All right. So y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pour this grease into this little deal right here. Can you guys see me? If you can't see me, just holler at me, okay? All right. Okay, so now keep the lid on here. I'm gonna keep this off to the side. And then this big pan right here, I'm gonna heat up the tortillas. All right, this stuff is getting hot. It's getting to the point where it's gonna start boiling. I don't really want it to boil. I just want it to get hot. Okay, I'm gonna add some water to this. those of you that never use cornstarch, I'm doing good. How are you doing? For those of you that never use cornstarch, whatever you're putting this cornstarch into, it needs to be hot. Okay? And then as it gets a little hotter, make sure I say that right for y'all, this will start to get thick. You can use flour, but flour gives it, to me, flour gives it like a funky taste. Okay, so when you're adding this, you want to stir it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You want to stir it in. Okay, so I added that in there. I turned the heat down a little bit. Now we'll kind of keep an eye on this and keep stirring it up a little. Okay, right here, I got a can of green chilies. There you go. Green chilies. All right. These chilies aren't hot, really, but they got a nice chili flavor, but they're not really very hot. Which I don't really like my food hot. I like having the flavor of the chilies, but I don't like it having like the heat. My wife, she likes it hot. She's a Mexican woman, and she can eat a jalapeno pepper like a pickle. Okay. So, we're going to wait and see if this gets thick. If it doesn't get thick, pretty soon, I'm going to add some more. I want to tell you guys a cool story. This is going to be some good food, man. This is one of our favorite Mexican dinners that we eat. I want to tell you guys a story. My wife works in a nursing home. There's a woman in there, and she's in her 90s, and she has dementia. And she's in and out, man. Sometime you talk to her, you wouldn't know she had dementia. Other times you talk to her, it's unbelievable. I mean, the things that she says. She goes back to like when she's in her 30s or 40s. You know, talking about she has to drive somewhere or go to the bank or something like that. Okay. Her husband, he's in his 90s, and he goes to visit her like every day. Every day, almost every day. Every day. Okay, so he lives in an apartment here in town. She lives in the nursing home. And today, he brought her a dozen red roses for Valentine's Day. My wife said it's the cutest thing you ever seen. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch because this is not thickening up. So I'm going to turn the heat back up a little bit. When you add the cornstarch, put it in, and then add a little bit of water at a time. Don't add a bunch of water because it'll get too runny. Okay, let me get a little more water. I was just thinking if there's some Mexican woman watching me, she'll probably say, "Hey, you idiot, that's not how you do it." But that's the way I do it. I'm a white boy making Mexican food. That's going to be the name of my cooking channel. White boy making Mexican food. Frankie, get the heck out of here, dude. You're not gonna eat none of this. All right, that did the trick, man. That made it start to thicken up a little.
Witness says it sounded like a bomb went off when an SUV plowed into a crowded grocery store in Santa Rosa, California on Friday. 7 people were hurt. Police say it appears it was just an accident. They say the driver was wearing a boot cast on her right leg when charges were filed. Overseas, a Boeing 737 passenger jet making a heroin landing in Nigeria.
All right, still not very thick. Let me give it a minute here.
The crew reporting loud bang from the left engine. Video here showing it torn apart. Lagos, with 80 passengers on board, was diverted to another airport. No one was hurt. When we come back, the 14-year-old hero.
This is how I do it, bro. Okay, let's turn this back down a little bit. You do want it to get hot, to get thick, but you don't want to get like crazy hot. This feels like it's missing something. You know, Marie? No, I don't usually put tomatoes in it. You want me to put some tomatoes in it? Kind of just seems like it's missing something. All right, but that's basically how you do it, man. You see what it looks like now? See how it's kind of thick? I'm going to try to get it a little bit thicker because I like it a little thicker than that. When it's too runny, it makes everything too wet too fast. Your tortillas will get wet. Whoa, there you go. But let me show you what it looks like. I don't want my iPad to fall down in there. I'm going to turn the heat back up and see if I can get it to get a little thicker. Frankie, hey, Marie, do me a favor and take that stupid dog up there with you. Well, grab him and put him up there. He's irritating me. Our dog is losing his marbles, man.
Right here. Sit up.
He's getting like dementia or something. And now he doesn't want to eat
Stop it.
the dog food anymore. Hey, Grandma! He looks 4'7". I am about 4'7". How tall are you, Granny? I only got one rule on my YouTube channel. It should be nice to me. That's my only rule, man. So if you're gonna be on my YouTube channel, you gotta be nice. If you wanna come on my YouTube channel and say bad things about me, then you have to leave. Okay, this here is a can of pinto beans. This is how the real Mexicans do it, man. I don't need no stinking beans. All right, put them in there. Yeah, man, that's how you do it. Okay, we're gonna put some heat on that one. All right, let me turn this down a little bit. See if it's got thick. When this thing cools down a little bit, it'll get thicker. So I'm gonna leave it like that for a little bit. I would like that to be a little thicker. I'm throwing some stuff in the trash here, guys. Okay. into that right now because it'll get too thick.
Experience the iconic Mississippi River with American Cruise Lines. From the jazz filled streets of the first quarter, fly up the river as you explore Seminole battlefields,
You guys just be nice, okay?
and walk in the footsteps of Mark Twain. All from
I'm trying to show you how to make some green chili, damn it.
elegant staterooms, exceptional cuisine, and personalized service away. Call or visit us online to make your adventure today.
Do you want some of this hot sauce? Do you want some of this hot sauce? Yeah? Alright, just to show you guys. I asked my wife if she wanted some of this hot sauce. And she said, yes, bring it to me. Hey, what's up, man? Nice clean kitchen. Hell yeah, man. Whoa. That dog did come and eat his food. I am pretty strict about being clean. Yeah. My wife is a housekeeper at a hospital. And it's perfect for her, man, because she can't sit still when it comes to cleaning. All right, man. I'm getting my wife. I'm getting her table ready. Now, I will say that a lot of times, most of the time when we have smothered burritos, we have sour cream and guacamole to put on top. And we don't have any guacamole or any sour cream tonight. What do you want to drink? Water? Your Powerade? All right. Drink Powerade a lot over here. But tonight I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna have a root beer. Hey, I think I drank your Powerade. I'll get you another one. I think I drank. Oh, it's right here. That's what's left of it. I'll get you a different one. All right, guys. So let's see how this green chili's looking. Starting to look pretty thick. We ate at a restaurant one time in Colorado. And this place was really famous for their smothered burritos. Everybody in town said, man, if they have the best smothered burritos. You gotta go check them out. So we went down there and ate. And when we were done, we get in the car and I told my wife, oh, what did you think of the food? And she said, I thought it was pretty crappy. And I said, well, I thought it was pretty good. And she said, well, the green chili was way too thick. That's true, right?
Well, it was it was not green chili.
Well, it was green chili, it was just too thick. All right. So, hey, guys, check it out. That's the green chili, man. This is what it looks like when it's done. Okay? That stuff right there, we're going to put on top of the burritos. And like I was saying, you can put it in a bowl and eat it. A lot of people do that. They'll just put like maybe some beans in a bowl with that green chili on top. And then maybe get some tortillas. And you just kind of dip the tortillas in there. And good stuff, man. Where am I from? I am from Kansas. I live in Kansas where the wind blows all the time. That's what Dorothy liked about Kansas. Okay, so this cheese right here, this is some Mexican cheese. See it? You can find that in almost any store. Because I don't have cheddar cheese, tonight I'm going to put that cheese on top of the burritos. Okay, y'all cool? All right, man. Milton, are you still with me? Did you crash out, dude? I'm going to celebrate tonight. I'm going to have me a root beer. And I'm going to put my root beer in this cup. Just so you know. Wait, I got to get me a paper. Bathroom, ban the bathroom bill. I don't know what the hell that means. They're having a deal about banning the bathroom bill, and I don't know what that means. It's something to do with transgender people using the bathroom. But I'm not sure if they're for it or against it. So, for me, I really won't give a shit. If I gotta go pee, I'm gonna go pee. Sorry. I go into the stall anyways, man, so I don't care. I would tell you what happened to me one time. I went to Walmart, right? And I had to pee really bad. And I just didn't look at the doors very good. And I went in to go pee. And I didn't realize I was in the women's restroom. When I came out of I always go into the stall to use the restroom. When I came out, I looked and I said, that's weird, man, there's no urinals. Like, oh shit, I'm in the women's bathroom. So, and when I was leaving, a woman was walking in, and she just looked at me like, what the hell are you doing in here? Oh, well, shit happens, man. I didn't bother nobody, all right? I had a router service business. And I had to go to bars. While they were in there drinking, I had to go to bars to like unplug a toilet or something. And sometimes it was in the women's, yeah, liar. That's funny too. I had to go in the women's restroom. And I tell them, hey, go in there and make sure there's no people in there, dude. I don't want to go in there if there's some woman in there. You know, there might be some woman in there doing her pooping or whatever. I don't want to go in there. If it was a guy, he'd say, just go in, knock on the door, man. Give it a little while and then go in. If it was a woman, I'd have him go in there and check. I said, no, I don't want to be going in there like that. Oh, shit, okay. You gotta open it up from here. All right, you ready to eat? All right. Did you guys ever have a smothered burrito? All right, I'm gonna take this big ass tortilla, put it in the pan, heat that mother up. See this clock? I got this clock from my wife. Hang on, let me shut the light up for a minute. Can you see it better? Okay, I got this clock from my wife for Christmas, but it makes time go by fast. You're always hearing those birds chirping. And you're like, dang, an hour went by already? Dang. Man, it's making time go by faster. It really, whoa, it really does. Okay, we don't want to burn the tortilla. My wife, she likes the tortillas kind of burnt. Me, no. Don't burn my tortilla, man. I don't like that crap. What do you think, guys? Do you like my cooking show? white dude making Mexican food. Make one for you. Come on over, dude. We got plenty. All right, so I got that big ass tortilla. Pretty damn hot. Let's get a little hotter. Uh-oh, the beans are boiling. Okay, let's shut the fire off over there. This stuff's getting pretty thick too, man. All right. We ready. Okay. Here we go. Got a tortilla. Let me get a spoon. Got a spoon with holes in it. Okay, I'm gonna put some beans in there. Now, just my wife and I, man, but I'm gonna make some pretty gnarly burritos. Let's put this over here for a minute. Whoa. I'll put some hamburger in there, some ground beef. My wife don't like a lot of meat in it. Don't make that nasty. Don't make that nasty, okay? Okay. So that's a little bit of a small burrito, but you roll that up like that. Okay. Let me see. What can I take? What can I use? Let's use this side.
That's a ladle in there, honey.
That's all right. I got it. We'll use this dude. Okay. You see what I'm doing? I'm just gonna put this on top. Oh yeah, it's too runny. Damn it. It came out too runny.
That's okay.
Well, here's the thing about my wife. She actually likes stuff kind of runny. Okay, so I'll put some lettuce on it. Okay, see that? And then I'm gonna add some of this Mexican cheese. Now this cheese that breaks up real easy. So you can take a piece like this, take a piece like that, and just kind of break it up on there, like that. See there? There you go. And there you have a smothered burrito. I forgot to put the garlic salt in the green chili, so tell me if it needs a little more salt, okay? If it needs a little bit more salt, you let me know. So normally I like the green chili to be a little thicker. Yeah, that looks good, huh? But it's gonna have to work for tonight. You know what I mean? I guess I could make it a little thicker. Hang on. Let me make it a little thicker. I do like it a little thicker. Let's go a little thicker on the green chili.
Ask your friend and smell it.
Ask them it. My wife want to know if you guys can smell it. Give it the smell test.
It smells delicious.
Smells delicious. White boy making green chili. I'm putting in a lot of cornstarch. I have a feeling what's going to happen is this thing's going to thicken up like really.
You're gonna make it really.
Yeah, it's going to end up being really thick, but wow, that's all right. I like it thick. I don't like it like so runny. You know how like sometimes you like something a certain way and your wife likes it a different way? Well, my wife are like that about a lot of stuff. When I make oats, I like it thick. She likes hers real runny. when mashed potatoes. She makes them. She likes them runny. I like them thick. With this green chili, the first time she made it real like runny, real like watery. There's a lot of things that we're kind of like backwards like that. She likes Colgate for toothpaste. I like Crest. So she uses Colgate, I use Crest. What else? What else is there?
That's it.
Nah, there's a lot of stuff, dude. She says that's it. That's not it, dude. She likes corn tortillas. I like flour tortillas.
Flour tortillas make you fatter. Corn tortillas.
I've been, you know what? I've been fat all my life. I ain't worried. I don't want to burn my tortilla. She likes her tortillas like almost like burnt, like kind of crispy. I don't. I like my cake in the milk. She don't. She does like, believe it or not, man, my wife likes heavy metal music. When I got together with her, I was looking at her CDs that she had. She's got a ton of CDs of heavy metal bands. Like one of her favorite is Metallica.
And then Kuchera.
Oh man, I got mine all crispy like you like it. Yeah, she got a bunch of like heavy metal CDs.
I like Kuchera.
That's just hard on my brain, dude. That's all. I mean, when I used to get like really drunk and really stoned, back when I had hair, I loved to jam out, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the louder and the faster and the crazier that you could play it. Hey, take off. Are you taking off? I was like, hey, take off. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, I used to just love, like, I don't know, man. I still never really was real crazy about, like, heavy metal. I think Iron Maiden was about as crazy as I got. I did listen to Iron Maiden sometimes, but even that was still kind of a little bit like harder than I liked it. I have a feeling my burrito's gonna come out bigger than yours. Oh well, I'm a bigger dude anyway. Okay, let's check, make sure everything's off on there. All right. See that? Little bean, little hamburger. Yeah, man. Let's slide this over here. I think Morton must have went and crashed. I don't hear from him anymore. Okay, let me rinse my hand a little bit. All right, I got it thickened up a little bit. So, take the burrito. Put that stuff on top. Do you need more green chili? Huh?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Sometimes when you start eating these, the green chili will soak up into all the food, and then you just add a little more green chili. It's so good. Okay. I'll put my lettuce on. It's good to have lettuce. I think that if you're going to eat this without lettuce, it's not going to be as good. I'm going to take a big chunk of this cheese. Just There you go, man. What do you think, guys? Huh? Does that look good? All right, man. Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to tune out, man, because I'm going to go eat. So, thank you all very much for watching me. Now you know my secret. Now you know how to make green chili, all right? Do you want it kind of runny, you know? You could add more water. If you want it a little thicker, you could add more cornstarch or more flour. If you want it a little hotter, you could put in some hotter peppers. You make it your own, man. You can add tomatoes to it if you want to. Get a can of like diced tomatoes, and you could add that in there if you want. I mean, a lot of people do put tomatoes in their green chili. So you can kind of make it your own, man. I'm Robert. Peace out. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you.